There you are. If Andy G's lost all faith.
Yeah. Well, I remember being on drive with Andy, and this was going back, a couple of months or so, start of the season. And I did say that after he'd won the cup final, the best thing for him to do would be to go then.
That's what I think.
And the club to move him on and do what they do. Now, clearly they couldn't locate or find or get the one that they identified, Ali, or whoever that was. So obviously they end up giving him another deal. But listening to Andy yesterday, I was listening like you, mate, and I heard him saying that no, it's time now, and it is. It's.
Well, you were there, Andy. I mean, I'll just read the link here. So it seems a lot of United fans, there's no way back. For a lot of United fans, there's no way back for Erik ten Hag after the lost to Spurs at Old Trafford. And it's not only the fans who think that, as reported in the back of the Daily Mail this morning. United stars expect Ten Hag to get the sack. They are claiming in the Mail this morning, despite the club standing with the Dutchman in the summer and giving him until at least the end of the week. I mean, that's some vote of confidence, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we'll do. You get to the end of the week.
Yeah. We're going to give you a vote of confidence. How long have I got? Put it this way, Eric.
72 hours.
Don't go out and buy an LP. You won't have time to listen to it. Yeah.
I'll give you a clue. You can make 4 boiled eggs. Right? Yeah. There is a growing feeling in the dressing room that he cannot stop the rot, and a change is inevitable. It's funny, Andy. Do you know where I am with it now? It's a crazy thing to say, and he doesn't need it, and he wouldn't want it. I actually feel sorry for him now, looking at him, and
yeah,
I really do. It just looks to me as if it's a kind of lost cause.
Yeah.
This early in the season, I mean, coming off the best result they've had in a long, long time in the cup final. I mean, that was a terrific result and a terrific performance. And it's as if it actually might have been the worst thing that could have happened. It's a bizarre thing to say, I know, but it's as if the switch, the change should have been made there. But clearly there wasn't anybody that they felt could come in and fill the boots.
You would have. It seemed that way. And look, new owners, when they come in, they either take the door off the hinges as they walk through it when they come in and start ripping everything up and changing everything, or they come through and they're a bit more measured and considered, and they've got the plan and they start putting all the pieces in place, and they kind of leave be the real important stuff, the most crucial part, which is what's going out on that park. And at the moment, it's just miles off it. Ali, can I say the one thing for me? Look, and is what I don't understand more than anything about what his team are doing, and personnel. Forget personnel. Just at Old Trafford, when you rock up at Old Trafford, you know that there's going to be 11 red shirts
flying at you.
Right? Every time you get the ball, you're going to have a split second to pick your head up and get rid of it before someone's clattering into you and knocking you up in the air, right? That's the way it always was there. Amongst all their brilliant players and all the wonderful players, and Fergie, what he did, that's the way they played. They come after you, they come at you, they were aggressive. I'm watching them at the weekend and have you
ever seen a home team as passive in your life?
They just stand off teams and let them have the ball. And then Bruno's the one that seemingly starts to sort of, like, every now and again go and press. And I mean, he's just no good at it.
What did you think of that decision?
No, not a red for me.
Never.
I said in
Andy, never in a million years, mate. Never in a million years.
Because he slipped and it was awkward, and it was, you could argue, having slipped, it was a bit silly to chuck a leg in there like he did. But it's not. I didn't think it was a red card, mate. I didn't. I thought that it was worthy of a yellow. Yeah. And then if someone says, do you want to come and have a look at this one? Because it was a high and it was a bit naughty, whatever. But I didn't see a red.
No, I was the same, mate. But it just shows you when things are going against you.
Yeah, that's...
Well, the boys in the sports bar were taking all the calls last night, and Jamie and Jason, they both agreed for the first time in a long time that a change needs to be made at Old Trafford.
Something has to change at that football club. I cannot.
It's the manager.
Well, that's what I mean.
It is
mate.
the manager. He's got to go. I'm sorry. Like, the players just look like they hate him. The players look like, what is this guy doing? Even when they had the man sent off, it took Kobe Manu off, put Mason Mount on.
Made look well happy with it. But there's got to be something you've got to do about it. But the club, and it's the culture of the club, it's not just him. He is a huge part of the problem. It ain't just him, mate. The culture at that football club has been allowed to fester, rot. Some of the players, everything at that club from top to bottom is absolutely in complete disarray.
Yeah.
Okay, I know, I couldn't disagree, but talkSPORT understands if United did decide to replace Ten Hag, having explored alternative options in the summer, the club's chief on-field decisions makers, Ineos, are known admirers of both Gareth Southgate and Graham Potter. I'm not sure, though, either of those two lads, who I like and I think are good coaches.
Of course.
I don't think either of them are the answer.
But no, and I'm with you. I think more than anything now, that club needs, and it might be
somebody to grab it with a scruff of the neck.
Somebody to
Yeah.
somebody to go in there, not only pick the players up and not only fill them with a bit of confidence. Not one United player is playing with any confidence. That's another thing that you have to lay at Ten Hag's door, is that nobody out there looks like they're playing above a certain level. They just don't. I agree with you. I think you need someone in there, Ali, that's going to lift the supporters as well. Someone in who...
Listen, a Jurgen Klopp, I mean, it's not going to happen, of course,
No.
but a Jurgen Klopp type, that kind of character.
Someone who goes
Somebody
in
will
there.
go in and grab the whole place, give it a scruff, a shake for the scruff of the neck, and just get the supporters on side, try and get a bit of momentum, try and get the place.
Yeah, and put proper demands on the players on the pitch. You don't need someone who comes in there and gets petty with players when they don't show up for the team meeting, so he's not playing this weekend.
I know,
and all that stuff. They don't need one of them again. They've had that now, and that don't work. So you need someone in there that's going to somehow fill those players with some confidence, with a bit of belief, and importantly, give the fans some genuine hope. Right? It might be someone for 18 months. It might be someone for a couple of years. It needs to be, I think, a personality rather than some technical coach. You've got to have someone going in who's big enough, brave enough, got the balls to handle Man United.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to have.
Don't disagree at all, mate. Coming up, is John Stones the man to replace Rodri in that central midfield for City? I was there on Saturday. I was up at...
Who did it the weekend, Ali? Who played in there for City?
Rico Lewis. He played Rico Lewis.
He's a
in
good
there.
little player, isn't he?
I tell you what I did. We need to talk about this. I went pre-match. I went to a place called the Stack, right next to the stadium.
Okay,
what a place that is for the boys.
What, a little.
It's like a
breakfast cafe.
No, a big area. I mean, I must have been 400, 500 in it, having a couple of pints and a Rome sauce. What a place it was! And you can imagine what it was like up there. It was jumping. Amazing it was. So we're going to discuss whether we think John Stones is the man to replace Rodri next.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.